So this video is sponsored by Pionex, one of the exchanges I use all the time. It's one of the main crypto brokers to Binance, so the volume is very high. The main thing that sets them apart though is that you can use free trading bots, a variety all designed to benefit from different market behaviours, whether that's up, down or sideways. You'll get 20% off all your trading fees for life with my link in the description. And if you join the Telegram, a lot of us already use it, so if you've got questions we can try and help you out.
Hello everybody, good morning. Bit of a later start for me today. So there's not too much to say as this very moment in time is leading up to the FOMC meeting. So the 25 basis point rate hike is most likely what they're going to do. And that's what the market is expecting them to do. Or should I say that's what the market is priced in. So with the market pricing that in already, you would favour a bit of downside, to be honest with you, as the event unfolds. And then, you know, when Powell comes out and starts chatting away about his projection moving into the next rate hikes and his, you know, what he foresees in the financial futures, that's when we might start to see some more movement as well. So, look, to be fair with you, the way I would favour a dump and then a pump and then a dump and then a pump, basically. The charts are going to give us areas to focus on, same as they have done this entire time. The first major area, well, I suppose the first area of significance is this daily Bollinger Band Centre sitting around 22,200. If that were to break, if we were to come down below there, then this box in here between 21,500 and 20,500 is likely to be the place that we get picked up. However, it might not be. It may not be. There are other areas below us, and if we just focus on a weekly, we can see that there's tons of support just below the box. 21 and the 10 exponential, and then the Bollinger Band Center of the weekly, which would be the ultimate place to buy the dip for a long-term position in Bitcoin, and probably altcoins generally speaking, for what would be a 2 or 3 year continuation of this cycle, right? Either way. Right now, as of this very moment in time, it is more or less sitting back to enjoy the show, which is going to be, you know, wick to the top, wick to the bottom, wick to the bottom, wick to the top. Oh, it's going to be all over the place, and it's going to be difficult for me to say which way it's going to go in the event of the event, right? So for the moment, we'll sit back and let this whole thing unfold. We'll let Powell tell us what he predicts for the futures, and then we can start to focus on the charts again, to which all these charts are really good. Look, Euro still trying to hold itself up. We got a pullback front run just on the Bollinger Band Center of the daily. So, you know, I'm not suggesting that this is it or over, but I mean, that might have just been the pullback. You know, we've been waiting for a deeper pullback on Euro for ages. It survived a lot of FUD. It survived a lot of fundamental bad news. And if we do go 25 today, which I think we will do, and the ECB continue with their projection, because they've already said they're going to do 50 basis points indefinitely until they start to deal with the CPI a bit more. Well, they see the CPI come down effectively, and inflation sort of come down, because obviously it's not in the UK and in Europe. So 50 basis points is what's been prescribed for Europe. Then on a fundamental basis, you would expect the euro to rise and the pound to rise versus the dollar. That's what you would expect, because that's what those fundamentals would suggest. At this point now, European central banks are going to raise rates at a faster rate than the US. So Dixie down, euro up, even the pound up. That's basically what that suggests. But we have been doing this for a little while. We've known that the ECB are going to be doing 50 basis points since the last time they did it, because that's what they said they were going to do. And I kind of made fun of it, going, how can you say that you're going to do this every single time indefinitely when you are supposed to be, you know, monitoring the situation and dealing with it accordingly? You can't just prescribe 50 basis points forever until it's sorted. What happens if X happens? Or what about if Y happens and Z happens? What are you going to do then? So either way, whatever it is that they're going to do, it would still certainly suggest that they're going to raise rates faster than the US at the moment. So fundamentally, these uptrends that we see should continue as the dollar expresses further downside in the Dixie, and that usually corresponds to upside for everything. But today is probably going to be a volatile day. I'm not really interested in trading it unless, of course, we find a decent bounce from some of those areas that we've marked off on Bitcoin's chart. I'd be happy to try and take a trade like that if I'm in the right place at the right time, to which I'm usually not, because these events usually coincide with some kind of child-orientated activity. And I don't know about you, but in the UK, my kids' teacher's on strike today. So I've got a 5-year-old running around me at the moment. Anyway, I'll leave with you there, but I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy. And yeah, we'll see what happens today.